Welcome, brawlers. I'm the Hermit, and I hope you're ready for some space heisting. Because our commander today is from the Alchemy set Axavar Fate Thief. For 2 a black and a red, we get a 4/3 legendary Tricks Pirate with Void at the beginning of your end step. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn, discard a card, then heist target opponent's library. It has warp for a hybrid color, but warp doesn't work from the command zone, so what we're going to be trying to do is obviously heist our opponent's library. So we have Rahilda, Impetus Monger, or also we're going to be trying some warp synergies. So we have another card from Alchemy, Spirited Simulacrum, we have Nova Hellkite, we have Void Color Devotee. When this creature attacks, conjure a Cantor of the Refrain into your graveyard. So the Cantor can't block, it's a 2/1 for 1 mana, and when we cast a spell for its warp cost, we can return it and it gets +1/+0 perpetually. So we can use the Cantor as a chump attacker, and then we can get it back by warping another creature. Also, since we are going to be playing disposable attackers, we have Forsaken Miner as well. We are trying a little bit of sacrifice synergies, so we have Obnixiel is the adversary. It's a good 3 mana planeswalker. We have Sephiroth and Warren Soul Trader, just because they can go infinite with the miner. And notably, the miner can attack, like I said, a chump attacker. Our opponent blocks it. At the end of turn, we can heist our opponent and pay 1 mana to return the miner. We also have block synergies and treasure synergies, because we just want a non-land permanent to leave the battlefield. It doesn't matter if it's a token. We have Fable, Black Market Connections, Generous Plunderer, Ragavan, and Karisev, who also makes a Ragavan. Speaking of planeswalkers, we have Chandra, Awakened Inferno, just as a little bit of reach. And we have 2 Sheoldreds, just because they are good black cards. The one that sacrifices, makes our opponent sacrifice, and the one that drains. We have early discard, and the good thing about this deck is if we happen to draw them late in the game, so if we have a duress, our opponent is empty-handed, then we get to discard it to Axavar, and that's nice, a nice option to have. So we also have removal, because that's a way to make our opponent's non-lands leave the battlefield. And we even have Stormforge Armor. This one is not a synergistic because the Ball Lightning lives at the end of turn, but it's just a good aggro card, and it kills our opponents really fast. Also a discard synergy, Monument of Endurance. When we discard, we can either draw a card, clear a treasure, and make your opponent lose 3 life. But we can only choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Since we are semi-aggro, we have Geeks and LG Acolyte for a little bit of card draw, as well as Caustic Bronco and Dark Confidant. That's a Praetor's Voice. This Toxic Deluge is getting in the way, but otherwise it's not a bad hand. I think we can keep that. Here we play Magda, then we plunder our opponent's hand. Opponent has only 2 mana, 2 colors of mana. So will they cultivate or something to get their other 2 colors? Oh, it seems like they are toxic. So what do you discard, opponent? Never another creature with toxic. So we don't want to get toxic on us because they can proliferate with their commander. Canker Bloom is the card we steal. So if they remove Magda, they're gonna be able to attack for free. Okay. Maybe they have the trick, they don't. They bring it back, but nothing to proliferate. Here, what should we do? I guess we can up Axavar, Inquisition, and because we use that treasure, we're gonna get to heist our opponent. Oh. Yeah, I guess we take one. We will discard your Canker Bloom. Mox. Yeah, we can exile Toxic Deluge to the Mox. And then get their Singer back. Another Toxic card. Okay, they concede. Good games. They were short on mana to play their Raska. Yeah, that could make Axavar into a treasure, but with the Chromox and the land would replay him. So good games. Theatora the Incinerator. Okay. We have no early interaction other than the devil. So let's try it. Our opponent is gonna be about sacrifice and maybe big creatures. So maybe they play the dinosaur that's has big power for little mana. Salan Worlds. They can sacrifice it even if it cannot attack or block. We sacrifice it to Theatora. Deal damage to us equal to its power. And then get treasures out of it. Appear Stomper, or also the Hammer Skull, and even the one that gives them extra land drops. Wayward Sortus. So now opponent has 5 mana. Rook's Uprising. Okay, so I think play Void Color the bot team. And eventually we will play Alicia and get it back. We'll get back the Cantor of the Refrain. Or Cantors if our opponent doesn't kill the devotee next turn. Okay, they play Village Rites. At Theatora. Do they attack? Or they didn't use Ring of Glory. Okay, they send the damage to us, they kill their elf. We should attack, and I'm gonna discard the Rustic Bronco. Opponent can play a big threat here. Virtue of Persistence, and they replay it. Okay, Cultivate. They could also have played the Virtue if they sacrificed their treasures. Talesha, Rahilda here. We will get the Bronco. And let's see if we can hit something from the Bronco. The opponent plays Yatora. They have 4 mana potentially. Okay, they steal Alesha. Oh, they didn't attack though. Okay, they sacrifice Alesha. Kill Rahilda. That's not bad. Yep. Okay. I think our opponent might have this one. Animate. We reanimate something great here. Nope, needs to check that first, I think. My mistake. Repact. Professional Facebreaker. Okay, we're not gonna be allowed to keep creatures if we remove our opponent, so that's a good game. Against Tifa Lockhart. No black mana and a Ragavan. Okay, let's see if this does the trick. We get the damage, we play the Fable, otherwise we play Croxa. With the Fable, we will discard Croxa. Okay, that's a Kami, that's the worst thing they could have. Cobran, they get Tifa now. They fight, they make Tifa bigger. The heroes for 6. Hopefully not more than 12. And what will we discard to the Fable? Duress and the Salt Raider. We should play our commander. If anything else to block Tifa. An opponent, maybe they don't have any more lands. They were not happy about playing Boseiju. I don't know. Might be okay, they get the 4. Power on Tifa. If this is a Primeval Titan, we will concede. So maybe it's just a pump spell, a protection spell. Need to let Tifa die, they're gonna recast her. Not to the command zone, we want to get Croxa here at some point. Here I think we're gonna play out Nixilis, sacrificing Reflection. Then we will make Devil.
In my image. My goons will make quick work of you.
Make our opponent lose to game 2.
And you'll lose everything.
Let's connive. We'll play Croxa next turn, no matter what. Real treatment. Giant grows. And 2 lands. Yeah, kind of the way it goes with Tifa. Tifa again. Okay. We have Swarm Saboteur, notably. Ninjutsu also triggers Axavar, but in this case we're gonna play it. And I think we have 2 Thoughtseize. Well, probably Icebreaker and the Thoughtseize. Virus Beetle. See what opponent is cooking. Lore, Royal Treatment, Bridgeworks Battle. What do you want to do, opponent? Maybe play Tifa and get some counters on her? They can also use kill our Facebreaker. They can put the Nantuko on the cop so that they can get even more counters later. I think they also have the potential to explore and Nantuko or explore and Tifa. They run the Nantuko just like that. removal. So we're gonna leave our opponent empty-handed here. I guess we'll pass. Although we can... Yeah, no attacks. Yeah, I was thinking we could try to get a treasure. That's Tifa. We will attack with the Beetle on the Saboteur, I think. If they jump, we'll get our trigger. Swift put. Utopia's Brawl. And what other card you have in your hand? I guess we cannot. Use the body if we want. To trigger Axavar. Let's see if we can get... Okay, we get a Virus Beetle. We play it. Guess we can play it. Equal shape. It's nothing. Yeah, I don't think we want to heist too much from our opponent. But maybe they have... Yeah, maybe we get their Titan or something. Let's play the boots and equip. Alright, we didn't trigger the heist mode. Okay, opponent is gonna get 2 counters, that's bad for us. They attack us. And I guess we have no choice but to block Tifa. Etherland. The command zone. Now we don't even have to attack because of the treasure. Eliminate. Will come in handy against Tifa. No attacks, and I think we discarded the body. Kami Blossoming Defense. Now we will want to trade with the Saboteur for something else. maybe opponent wants to sacrifice their own Ghost Quarter to get another land or another counter on Tifa. And we're gonna take that damage. Okay, so LG Acolyte. So we get a treasure, that's nice. Eliminate Tifa, and even though we don't get to heist again, which again, not the best deck to heist against, we do get a robot. Oh, we can heist even if we didn't get... Even if we don't discard, right. New card, guys. My bad. So it's obviously good to go empty-handed. You, according to the rules, you do as much as you can. Oh, not bad. Opponent attacks. I think we can trade here. Limit to endurance. Okay, we just need to hit once. Seems like we don't, but we're still gonna trigger Void. We can Spy Master's Bolt to grow the Acolyte. That also might be a good idea. And because of the monument. Oof. Sorry, opponent. See. Get a treasure. Draw a card. Good pass. Run through. Yeah, I think we will win this game now. And even if you do whatever you're gonna do, we can block with the Acolyte. Yeah, Tifa would be like 10 power, still not enough. We have 12, so. What now, opponent? Here we will run Tifa. Okay, yep, good game. Also, we were gonna be at 40 life. That's at least one more landfall for Tifa, and we managed to do it. Good games. Finally, we can breathe. Gosh. Okay. Guess we will play Inti and just go on the aggro. And that's a monument to endurance. Let's discard Molten Collapse. We're gonna buff Inti and draw a card. I guess maybe we could have made a treasure in case we had something like Bag of Holding there. Either Channeler, they send back Inti. Okay. Have opponent the One Ring, 3 steps ahead. The beauty of detention. Make you discard. Parting Ghost. We're gonna discard the card. Parting Ghost. And I think we draw a card. MTG Acolyte. Teleportation Circle for Aether Channeler. Okay. So what now? Monument back on. Then we're gonna hit the cycle. And if we can, Axavar. Or maybe Elegy Acolyte, I think. Vibora. Okay, we make token and we will pass here. Card, make thing, and we will draw a card. Now I think we play Magda, see if our opponent, or rather, we can do one of these two. The opponent thinks we might have a way to discard a card here, which we didn't, but that they play like that. Lurker of the Deep. With impending. We're gonna feed the cycle. Guess we discard. Cancel. Right. They're gonna put something on the field. So we need to deal with that. Or I guess we can make a treasure. What they got. Swan song. Okay. Pay the life. Treasure. Or maybe we make our opponent lose life. Yeah. So that we can be empty-handed. Here. X. Solitude. And the hover ship. Let's keep the spell pierce. Laser commander. Oh, I think we might have this. Let's get you and you and you. Combat attack all. This is life. Counter here. And that's the game. Yeah, good game, Kaikar. You. I think it was bad for you that it took a couple of turns off. And I mean, we knew they had 3 steps ahead. Or also their lurker didn't get anything they could blink, so maybe that was also another detriment. Either way, it's good game. Lightning, Army of One. Ooh-wee. This is not it, but I guess it can be of some service. Hopefully we get to Damnation and we can get rid of Lightning before we are done. Arm Scavenger, so that's gonna make weapons that will buff Lightning. We will discard Dark Confidant. We don't want to be losing too much life. I think we're gonna wait on Molten Collapse because that way we can maybe get rid of one of their weapons, equipment, like that one. That's one, so the collapse can take it as well as this scavenger, or maybe even lightning. Okay. So let's throw it lightning. Okay, opponent concedes. Yeah, Toxic Brew Gaming. Really not cut out for their opponent being removed. Ironic. Sticky Truck Monster. Okay. Hand I like. No, we need another land. Let's go. So they're gonna get all of their land. Rampant growth. Let's get Fable here. I guess we might want to discard Croxa. Maybe a land, depending if we draw another one. Ancient Tomb already. So Gitrog is here. Is we discard Croxa. Or with 3 life. Opponent can replay the Gitrog. I guess I needed to. Yeah, I always forget. I need to buy their Triumph in the upkeep so they have this to sacrifice a land. That was a misplay my part. But let's see what they do. It seems like they're not gonna be playing the Gitrog again. Yeah. And it is in Vine Lasher. I guess we played the Vestige. Tags, and we're gonna get Shield Red, draw a card. So what now, opponent? Do you play Gitrog? Parsec. they attack with Shaya, we might win on the crackback, so they're gonna stay on defense. Or I should say, they should stay on defense. Hook Massacre. Okay, that's... Yeah, that was a good one for them, but we are gonna be playing Croxa. Or are we? Maybe we play Axavar. No, let's wait on that. Oh, they discard Emrakul. So what do you have? A big Eldrazi? Another big Eldrazi? Meteor Golem? No, Cityscape Leveler? Something like that. The Exile Croxa. Eldritch Edict. So let's sacrifice the blood. One and attacks. Little bold in my opinion. What is it, opponent? Are you regretting attacking now? Boreal Grazer, that's a blocker. Right. Okay, let's get Axavar. And we're gonna kill the Grazer. It's gonna keep us one heist. And we lose a life, of course. Don't let me. Why? What? Why didn't we get the Axavar trigger there? I'm confused. Also, opponent, yeah, that was a mistake. The auto tapper took your Hydra. So good games, I guess. Ancient Calamity. Okay. We're gonna get the Bronco. And then Void Color the body. Opponent plays the Oscillate so that they can keep their counters. I think we might have the name human, but or maybe even giant. So let's hold on to Cavern for our turn. Opponent plays Market Back Walker. Human. Get the Fable, or maybe the Booty. Fable. We take 2 damage. And we're playing the Fable because we're gonna get Cardo from the Bronco, and we can discard to get the land that we need in this case. Also, we might need removal for Genova. But let's see what they play here. Seems like they are stuck on land. Birds of Paradise. And a fetch land. Are they gonna surveil here, or do they have another spell? Yep, surveil. Not land issues? Weird. We will discard you and the arena, I think. What we do here? Attack. We're gonna call against command. Destroy artifact. 2 damage. Artifact and 2 damage. And it's gonna be forced to put the Genova counters on the birds. What we do here? I think we should heist our opponent. Cards or trader for now. Esca. First opponent blocks. But we get to play Nebraska. And she will make Genova colorless artifact. We will station on Sursecondi. This command. Ooh. Okay.
Your day will come.
So here, what should we do? play Magda, the Vestige, or we can Croxa and Magda as well. But I think I like to keep stuff in the yard for Alicia. We will get the devotee, attack. Mission with Alicia. And from the raid we get Lootmonger, Carragilda, Ether Spark, Arcane Signet, a Constrictor from opponent, the Atacos. Yeah, that's a good card.
Embrace metal. All becomes stone. Gaze into my eyes.
I think we play Insignet, Magda, and Dures. Maybe just Dures. Oof. Or about it, I'm better as Gearcock. I think we might lose.
You won't walk away next time.
Ranking Evolution, and Reporoid. Then they're gonna proliferate with Braska.
Embrace the inevitable.
Okay, so no matter what, we need to Roxa. And let's get Swarm Saboteur here. Okay, they make the Saboteur into a token. And we will have to chump block. If they have removal, it's GG's. Against a new commander, Val. Let's go. Let's do this. So they're all about Scry, Surveil, Seek, Discover, Investigate. And obviously there is a combo with Trelasara. I think it's an infinite combo that ends in a draw. No, it ends with us because Val deals damage to us. So they deal 1 damage, gain a life, then Relazara, because you gain a life, put a counter on her and you scry 1. Scry triggers spell, so oops, that was the wrong land. So what? Okay, they're gonna surveil heal, I think. Next turn we're gonna play the Fable. Or maybe Whip a Devil. Okay, that's bad. And if our opponent has Trelazara, that is GG's. Seems like they don't. Opponent kills our thing. And they have the virtue because they can exile a card when they deal no combat damage to us or their commander. When it triggers, they get a card for a turn. Okay. So we discard you. Or actually, 9. Vector, kill Val in response. Opponent investigates and then they recast their commander. Oops, Smothering Tide? No, that's not. That's not horrible for us. With Axavar. And I think we discard the land. We will also station on Cabaron. River of Runes. Opponent cracks their clue. Here we need another land, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. Decline. Need to do this, then copy this. Opponent. So we copied the body, attack with both. Actually, we attack with all. They get lost, our commander. Fair. We'll sacrifice the token copy. And then we will
Families call me
plus
their
and
adversary.
plus.
I like that. Pleasure to defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Spell. Their origins. Okay, they're gonna surveil. Do the thing twice. Lightning bolt. So they can kill one of our opus. They get Esper origins instead. Gets forest. And they reveal, but they don't get.
You will become intimate with regret.
How much is your mana value? Regardless, I think we might. No, let's kill. Here's someone. And we'll play you, and I think Keeper of Runes. Alicia. Get Alicia, I think. Or maybe we send it. Yeah.
Pleasure do defy me, and you'll lose everything.
That allows our opponent to attack with their 1/1s. Maybe they kill for loyalty up. Actually, I needed to plus that, I forgot. No, they attacked it earlier, I think. Yeah, okay. That's why they are a different loyalty. Okay, so opponent kills the depot team.
Don't think you can even make a dent. Well, now, you've gone and ruined all my fun.
Player commander.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Yes. And we will
Your punishment is
Okay,
my
putting these cards on land.
entertainment.
Let's get the vestige here. I think we copy it. We need to station with the one that is summoned. Here we attack. Okay, that wasn't the order. That was on me. I was hoping to put the arena down with the thing. But this is your last short opponent. What is it? Is it the combo? Lands, okay. And got another land. Good game. Yeah, and let's see what our opponent. Maybe I think having ramp with this type of commander is not the best option. Even having ramp of any kind, because you want to maximize, because she comes on turn 2, so you don't need so much mana, so you just need to keep healing your land. So the root wave moves we saw, that was one of the better cards, I think. And otherwise, look, Chain to the Rocks, Lightning Bolt, even Smothering Tide, they don't work with Brawl, so there's not much reason to play them. I mean, the battle is fine because it's a double phase. Get Lost might not be the best, but it's fine probably. But yeah, the land, the ramp here, Tithe, and even the Abyssin's Pilgrim, I think, are not what you wanna be playing. So I obviously stopped because I am also gonna be building this deck. So remember to subscribe if you wanna see that.